What's up guys, welcome back for another Yugioh Pro Duel video. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup. Second match here in Group B, we have H.A.T, so Hands, Artifacts, Trap Tricks versus Mermail, Atlanteans with NORDEN, right, triple instant fusion as well. The first list, according to my Duffy's list from the North American World Championship qualifier, we all know this list, right? Hands, Artifacts, Trap Tricks, pretty much at their prime. First place list, by the way. So triple Sanctum, triple Moral Tech, right, and of course Mermaios with the Hands. I believe one of the most fun and balanced formats we ever had in this game's history. The second list we have Mermail Atlanteans with of course triple instant fusion in the main deck, only double Dragoons indeed. But again, the list speaks for itself, right? Master Rule 3 and having access to Bahamut Shark and totally awesome with NORDEN in Master Rule 3, that's just, that screams that it's quite unfair. Triple Kaiju in the main deck definitely helps, especially here in this Cross-Banlist Cup series. The Twin Twisters, well, quite nifty, I guess, especially for Mermails, but at least it's the deck that always wants to go first, I guess. But again, nonetheless, this match was quite good, although, as you'll see within the next couple of moments, is that, well, which deck has the advantage? I feel that Mermail should have the advantage. I mean, Mermails is a deck that can definitely go second, should maybe go second, but the problem is that, well, H.A.T always wants to go second, and H.A.T isn't really the best or powerful deck that can spam multiple floaters. It's a pure control deck, especially with the Hands, and as you see here, about 3 out of 4 people predicting, saying that the Mermail Atlanteans from 2016 would win, again over 1,000 votes. So again, like always, feel free to leave your predictions for the next matchup here in the top right corner. But anyway, so I quite agree, especially before this matchup, that Mermail Atlanteans should have the advantage over H.A.T, H.A.T being the stun deck, the slower deck as well, and especially if Mermails go second, using you know, the Atlanteans, marksman, infantry, but especially marksman, popping the face downs and getting some extra, or gaining control over the field. But anyway, so duel number 1. I start off with H.A.T, of course, normal summon Mermailio, and, well, set 5, right? Normal summon Mermailio setting 5, and I think I searched out the Trap Tricks Nightmare, so it's not going to trigger the Abyss Megalo searching the Mizuchi, I believe the name is. Normal Summoning Prince, I definitely have to interrupt that with Moral Tech, hopefully gain momentum this way, but Arakeki was a problem. I mean, having double Beat Stick on the field and the potential Fire Hand next to, was it Ice Hand? I believe it was Ice Hand. Again, with more damage, a lot of damage on board, and the potential rank 4 Exceed play, maybe Abyss Dweller. Not really sure. My back row, no, well, my back rows aren't really that alive. The Blackhorn, the Typhoon, I think, Mystical Space Typhoon, both really aren't that fantastic against Mermail, so not really sure about the Abyss Dweller. But anyway, Wired, yeah, it's always drawing those dead cards against these particular matchups, like Mystical Space Typhoon, like Wiretap. This is definitely a problem, right? So again, him going for damage, main phase 2, using Bahamut Shark, prime combo during Master Rule 3, and of course, a totally awesome is a problem. Although he sets one card, not really sure, is it Mizuchi? The spell card that gives Ice Hand a potential target to destroy, and then, you know, Ice Hand needs to destroy something for Fire Hand to be special summoned, but it's not going to matter too much. Both my sets are dead cards. I have to Artifact Sanctum into Moral Tech, into popping the Bahamut Shark, but it does have enough fuel, right, thanks to totally awesome getting back, I believe, Dragoons? Was it Dragoons? Basically any water to fuel Abyss Megalo. So game number 2 again, I opt to do, yeah, I can't go second, right, against Mermails, I can't go second. H.A.T is definitely the deck that wants to go first, and, well, you might, or you can definitely go second, but, you know, Mermails doesn't really run a lot of back rows, so the Hands shenanigans of crashing multiple Hands in the same turn, that's not possible, or might not be possible against Mermail, or shouldn't be possible against Mermail. So him again, quite solid. The Aqua Spirits, definitely a very nice and solid follow-up play, going again for the totally awesome and searching what's it called, the serpent, you know which one I mean, Deep Sea Diva. Anyway, the Ice Hand, well, could have been okay, but that leaves him with either the Bahamut Shark or the Totally Awesome on the field, so I think I have to just go for Excite and Knight, just, you know, pop the entire field and sit on Torrential Tribute as well, but his hand is just far too good at Abystius Dragoons. Definitely one of the better 2-card combinations for Mermails, right? And I think I'm forced to Torrential since Marksman would have, at least Prince would have sent Marksman from his deck to the graveyard to pop the face down, I guess I would have assumed. But yeah, whatever, right? He played it out well. Game number 3 again, I think again I have to start and finally try and do a Maxi, so not let Atlantean Prince use its effect and going for the Artifact Sanctum for Moral Tech to pop the Prince, and just in case if the opponent has another follow-up play like Abyss Megalo or you know whatever, right, Abystius in this case, more special summons, I can draw them as Maxi for some extra pluses, although I think it was a 1-for-1 here in this situation. It's fine, so that gives me the opportunity to deal some nice damage, sets, I think I searched Bottomless Trap Hole, but I probably should have searched, what's it called, the Traptrix Nightmare Trap Hole. You know, we knew at Diva, I think, because he searched, or was it another duel? Well, you know, I think the Traptrix was a bit better compared to Bottomless Trap Hole. Bottomless pretty much only hits like Abystius and Abyss Megalo, so, well, whatever, right. Another duel here lets me start, game number 4, and again, this is a decent opening hand. I see the Maxi, decent, this is good. This is definitely a solid opening hand, having the Diania in my hand for the potential rank 4 Exceed play. That's very important against Mermails. I'm looking at, let's say, this Dweller or something like that. Maxi for the 1-for-1, I don't agree with that particular, well, yeah. I mean, keeping Maxi for the hands, it might be good, but again, you know, Ice Hand doesn't really have a target against Mermails, so keeping the Maxi for the potential Diania play would have been a bit better, I think, but that's only 1 card difference, and again, yeah, 1 card can do a lot. So going for Dweller very strong, getting Kaiju'd, but the Dweller is still in effect preventing him from, you know, using those extra Mermail effects, and it gives me the opportunity to stun the, or well, you know, special summon or get multiple monsters on the field and going for Pleiades, and well, basically any rank 4 Exceed play that deals enough damage to eventually attack for a game. So it's going into game number 5 again, a solid match. Now he opts to go first, quite interesting, but it's just that particular build for Mermails definitely gives the opportunity, or definitely gives Mermails or Atlanteans the opportunity of going first with triple instant fusion. Like a normal summon of only 1 prince can also can do a lot, can do so many things, like this, for example, a Molding Glacia first turn, which is going to do now Dracosec, popping the tokens, I think, yeah, indeed. Okay, there is the Molding Glacia for the -2, or well, you know, discard it to the Lincoln 2 effect, and yeah, the Compulse isn't really that fantastic. Normal summon Diania just attacking over Prince, I think that was my only play, but the Compulse is not live, it's not really going to do anything. So Compulse on the Molding Glacia, but I think he has like 6 cards, and there is the instant fusion for Norden, so you know what's coming, right? It's basically game getting the extra search off of Bahamut Shark. Yeah, normal summoning the Genex Undyne. Yeah, that's again more than enough fuel to eventually attack for a game. So I think again, a well-deserved winner. Good matchup. Well, the first 2 games were quite quick, and it felt that, man, this is probably going to be like a 3-0 in favor of Atlanteans or Mermails, right? But that wasn't the case. A good match, and again, I again think that this the deserved winners. So Mermail Atlanteans sitting at 4 points, same for H.A.T. Satellars are behind with only 3 points, but everything, again, as I mentioned before, is still possible, right? Satellars need to win their next matchup to be sure, or might be sure, that they would go on to the next round. So again, like always, yeah, feel free to leave your predictions here for the next matchup here in Group C. The first deck being ABC versus True King Dinosaur Yangzing. Quite recent decks, ABCs from 2016 versus True King Dinosaur Yangzing. So again, like always, feel free to leave your predictions for that particular matchup, either in the top right corner, the eye symbol, you know, it's basically the same like always. Vote for which particular deck that you think would win the next matchup, or, you know, like always, feel free to leave like a comment and tell me or say which deck will win the next matchup. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it. Again, like always, thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.